Hello, kindergarten. I wanted to make a video to show you a few different examples of what you might see in your math problem booklet that we made for you, just so everyone knows what you're supposed to do in each section of this paper. So here's an example problem. It's not in your packet, but you might hear a problem like this. First, you need to read the story problem. There are 4 birds sitting on the branch. One more bird comes to join them. How many birds are on the branch now? Your first direction is to draw a picture of what you just heard happening in the story. Well, I heard that this story was about some birds on a branch. So if I want to, I can actually draw the branch and I can draw some birds, or I can make it easier on myself and I can just use circles, squares, triangles like we do in class. First, there were 4 birds sitting on the branch. So I'm just going to draw 4 circles for those 4 birds. Then I remember one more bird came to join them. If I want to make sure I know that this bird was a different part of the story, I can color this in just to remind myself, just like we do in class. Okay, so there's my picture. Now I know some of you will probably want to make those look like whatever was in the story, and that's fine too. I'm just going to save us some time by sticking with circles. So next I need to fill in my number bond. Well, we know that in a number bond, this circle that has the 2 parts coming off of it is where I put my hole. And these circles are where we put the parts. So first in the story I had 4 birds. That's one of my parts. And my other part is this one bird who came and joined them. To find my hole, I need to put the 4 and the 1 together. 4 and 1, I know that all together I have 5 birds. Ooh, look at that funky 5. 5 birds sitting on the branch. So now my number bond is filled in, and all I have to do is take that information and put it into my number sentence. 4 birds plus 1 bird equals 5 birds. And then I'm done. So that's one type of story that you might see. You might also see a story where you know the whole, but you have to make the 2 parts look a little bit different. This story says you have 6 bouncy balls, some have stripes, and the rest have polka dots. Show one way they could look. So this is one of those problems where you get to choose what the numbers are going to be for the parts. I know that I have what? 6 bouncy balls. So let's start with that. 1 bouncy ball, 2, 3, 4, 5, and just like we do in class, I'm going to put the 6th one down here just to keep myself organized. So I've got 5 on the top and 1 on the bottom. Now I get to choose. Some of them are going to have stripes and the rest are going to have polka dots. So maybe I want this one to have stripes and this one can have stripes, but you guys know how much I love polka dots. So the rest of these bouncy balls are going to be polka dot bouncy balls. Put some polka dots, and just like in the other problem, once I have my picture, I'm going to fill in my number bond and my number sentence. So we already knew the whole from the story. It says you have 6 bouncy balls. All together, I should have 6 as long as I drew the correct number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now my parts were created by making some of them striped and some of them polka dots. So I have 1, 2 that are striped, and the rest are polka dots. 1, 2, 3, 4 of them are polka dots. And again, you just take that information from your number bond and plug it into your number sentence. I know that if I have 2 that are striped and I have 4 that are polka dots, all together that means I have 6. So those are 2 examples of different types of stories that you might find in your story problem packet. When you're done, just cut off around the edges and glue it into the math section of your spiral notebook so I can check out your work later whenever we bring those back to school. Let me know what questions you have. Keep working hard. I'm so proud of all of you for all the work that you've done and shown me so far. Kiss your brains because I know you're working hard and you can do this. See you guys.